to have a chit-chat section. So the Venerable Seattles from the Tavagu Education Center, the Venerable Misoda, could you please give us about a little bit from the keynote speech for tonight?
Okay, thank you. Good evening, every participant, speaker, moderator, distinguished guests. Thank you very much for joining our program, Tavagu Pre-Talk. The topic we choose for chit-chat session today is the strengths and weakness of monastic education system in Myanmar. If we analyze the monastic education system, generally we can categorize into 7, such as Ramadan, Dhammasriya, Alengara, Abhivansa, Kamatanasriya, Tipitaka, and university system. Out of that, today we will focus on Ramadan and Dhammasriya because and then 90% of monks and novices are learning through this curriculum and teaching method. Even myself, I never attended secular school. I came across through the traditional system, monastic education system, Ramadan, Dhammasriya, and university system. There's a 4 level of Ramadan. A student had to came across Mudaram, Angeram, Latam, Ajiram. And the subject of each level is not so different, like a Vinaya subject, Gajayana subject, Vidamata Singaha, Madhika, Yamaga, Patana, Jadaga, Myanmar literature, and so on. We can regard this Ramadan as a basic education system for monks and novices in Myanmar. And then, after passing this Ramadan level, or level, a student had to study Dhammasriya level. There are 3 main textbooks: Arajika, Pali, and commentary, representative of Vinaya Pitaka, Ilakanda Waka, Pali, and commentary, representative of the Saudanta Pitaka, Dhammasangani, Pali, and commentary, representative of Abhidhamma Pitaka. Each textbook had to be learned, or had to be analyzed, or had to be approached from different methods, different techniques. When a student passes this level, he or she is called educated monk or educated nun, or degree holder. We can regard this Dhammasriya level as a higher education level in Myanmar. Yeah, as far as I know, these curriculum of Ramadan or Dhammasriyas are well designed about a century ago. And nowadays, the world is changing rapidly. If we can keep up with global trends, we could be left very far behind. We will be not like the people in century ago. Yes, of course, there's a strength and weakness of this curriculum, Ramadan, Dhammasriya. A few years ago, some addict monks and lay people were trying to collect different opinions, different point of view on this curriculum. or the Ramadan and Masriya. They were trying to aggregate this syllabus or this learning method in line with global trend. But it is a like impossible task because there's a saying, English saying, people are different in taste. So some like conservative or others are willing to keep as is it, willing to preserve the old method. And some like liberal or modernized people are willing to modify or willing to upgrade this curriculum. But I believe that the intention or the purpose of these two groups is to preserve or to promote or to propagate Buddha Sadhana. To propagate Buddha Sadhana. Okay, we should mute Sally. Some voice, some noise to start, you know?
Yes, I'm doing it.
Okay. Yeah, I believe that the intention or the purpose of these two groups, conservative or liberal, is to preserve Buddha Sasana or to promote or to propagate Buddha Sasana. But there is a very, very big gap between these two groups. So, in my opinion, we should build a bridge which can connect these two groups by means of that we exchange our point of view or our opinion on this education system. We should find the common ground, and we should find the best way to fill this gap. Today, our discussion will be a kind of building a bridge which can connect these two groups. So your opinion or your idea will be one of the most important tools or one of the important equipment to build a bridge. Yeah. So you can analyze, you can criticize, or you can point out the strength or remedial or each subject, the strength of each subject, or the weak point of each subject, or the whole system. So your idea, your opinion will be the most important, one of the most important equipment to build a bridge that can connect between these two, conservative and liberal, or although there's a modernized man. Okay, this is the outline for our topic, strength and weakness of monastic education system in Myanmar. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Venerable Seattle. So from the participants, any one of you can start to discuss about the diversity in both local or abroad. So anyone, so we are warmly welcome to your sharing your experience.
Yes, good evening, dear attendees.
About 3 minutes, Pandit.
Yes, personally speaking, the education system in our traditional custom is obviously out of date. Because I have some difficult times when I have to count the mathematics or basic pieces. I don't understand because I was lucky on going to government school. So it is a bit challenges for the policemen who didn't go to the normal government school. So if there is no guarantee for the children parents automatically don't wish to send their children to the monastic education. So there is no guarantee for the Buddhism. And even if they would like to disrobe or they would like to change or go back to their ordinary life, so there is no guarantee for the young Buddhism. So this is how you blank for the Buddhism. So in some monastic education, they are changing as far as I know, like the Madhura Bhatandra College. They provide a book education system for the young Buddhist novices. If they would like to go government school, it is okay. They have to learn all subjects that are taught in the government school as well. And on the other hand, they are required to learn basic principle of Buddhism, like basic grammar or basic Abhidhamma. So after the maturation exam, if they wish to continue their education as they can choose their own way. This is their strong point. And then ordinary monastery temple like Nyasacha Sadendai or Masoye Monastery for the young Buddhist novices, they have no such choice. They are required only to learn the monastery education only. So this is very, I'm gonna say this is very challenging for them when they become grown up. This is my just opinion. I'm not sure. I don't take so seriously because it is right or wrong. This is just my opinion. Thanks for giving me to speak this chat.
Thank you very much, Venerable Rivata. So nice to see you, Venerable Niminda. So could you please sharing your experience sorry, from here we can't hear.
And then and then we cannot hear you.
We can hear your voice.
Anyone who want to comment or who want to give your opinion, please raise hand. Huh? We will call.
Venerable, yeah.
And
Could you please turn on your audio or microphone? We can't hear.
So how about now? So can you hear?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Oh, our microphone doesn't work with the speaker. Okay. So you want me share what?
I only share as from the Venerable Rivata some opinion and suggestions for the traditional or teaching systems is a little bit out of date, or what he has already mentioned. So what is your advice?
We don't go yet the main speaker, your main topic.
Yeah. But just only a little bit from the chit-chat section. So we still have 50 minutes.
Okay. Now, are you talking about the current monastery education?
Yes.
Okay. Yes. Okay. Yes, I think that we need to change, because yes, we can say out of date, and so after we graduate, and so what is our level with our current society? So yeah, we just need to think about it, and especially these days, I think the kids have the smart questions. So can we answer these kind of questions from our education system? Yeah, we just need to think about it. So I think that not only monastery education, but also and secular education, all kind of education in Burma's Carol's learning system. So we just need to know the facts and need to learn by heart. And so after learning that, what is contextual learning? So after we pass the science level, so what is next? So how many % of the people keep going so with the context? So we just need to think about it. So yes, and then I think that math and English language is also equally important, and like the Pali. And these days, if we know Pali very well, so how can we communicate with Generation Z? So the Pali is useful, but we just need to know math and English as well, because for their career, they might not need to Pali. They need English or math. So if we know math and English, so we can work together, we can help them. But one question is, we don't need to connect the people. Yeah, we can say that, but actually in the long term, it's impossible. If we have no connection, if we have no strong connection between current generation and Buddhist monks, so we cannot survive later. So that's why we just need to change, and we just need to add some change our education system, I think. Yeah, that is what I believe.
Thank you, Venerable. So anyone who would like to suggest between art bridge from the traditional to the modern, not only for the monastic education. So already Venerable mentioned about the secular educations. So anyone who would like to advise, I warmly invited to all of you.
So can I? Hello. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then,
Yeah. Sarah Benraven name. Yeah. You start first.
Thank you. Good evening, all of the Benravers and the speaker, also the moderator. I think the concern about the chit chat, we talking about the education, especially monastery education. So I don't think so that wrong for the monastery, because this is my experience. If you don't know about the Pali very well, you can be grow up like a Buddhist monks. You cannot be prophets. It means that you cannot flexible with the society. So the Pali is also necessary. So we have to be divided the two categories. One is the method and one is the language. Language is not method. Of course, English language is necessary for communication for the next younger generation, and also like we call Gen Z. Of course, the language is necessary, but the education method is also an important one for our tradition, like Myanmar. So Myanmar monastic tradition in education method is the most important one, and also it's very useful because for the Buddhist month, I hear that one Venerable he taught that no grantee. I don't think so, because we have already from the Buddhas, not from the society, because our ambition does to be to see the Buddhist teaching or something like this. So we are not intending to business. So firstly, we need to understand the difference category.
Maybe
Oh.
question.
One is the Buddhist teachings and one is the language. Of course, both of the without understanding about the Buddhist teachings, you are not unable to be the passive on the audience and also society. So the same way, if you are you cannot speak the English very well, also the language industry. So it takes 50 and 50 about that. So if you want to be Buddhist monk, of course it's necessary. We cannot say that it's not granted that. This is my opinion. Very Dr. Wisoda, he mentioned that conservative. Yeah, of course, our education system like a conservative, but the conservative is sometimes very profit for this society. So like if we allow to learning like a mathematics or science or physics for no bit, the younger or generation, maybe we have a side effect. So that's reason now we have not only Pariyati is me Buddhist monastery, but also we have the government society. You can choose just only what you want. So this is my idea. So thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, Venerable. So anyone would like to encourage
Yeah.
questions or
Hello?
suggestions? Anyone?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Karunika.
I do agree with Sarah Benrebe and Dr. Nemeda. Actually, we have to remember that what's the purpose of our monastic education from the beginning. So the monastic education system is to maintain or to protect or promote our Buddhist teaching. I mean, Tripasca, Tipitaka. In a way or systematic way, the first thing is to get the such knowledge. I mean, to understand and to realize systematically. And then the second way is to follow and practice, not for the purpose of making business or anything. There's no any intention to do business like normal people or secular people. It's not our main purpose. I mean, the learning system or monastic education. The first purpose is to protect or to maintain our Buddhist teaching systematically. Second one is to follow and practice in accordance with what we already have learned. And also then remember that some other, the land or the white monks like Mazi Sierra and also some other monks like Landon, Miaomia, Sierra Unyanika, after they've got or learned some Buddhist monastic education from Myanmar, then they separate the knowledge to the other country like Europe or UK and other ways. With monastic education, their first education system is with that monastic education, not other than. So for me, to my understanding, there's nothing is wrong with our monastic education. Maybe something's wrong with their intention or their purpose. It's not for just doing business or making business, just maintaining and protecting systematically the Buddhist teaching. This is my comment. Thank you.
Thank you, Venerable. So
Okay.
anyone who would like to ask another questions or to be continued for discussions about that topic, in the chit
Yeah,
chat.
I'd like to continue this ones. So now in the world, many people practice Buddhism, and so how they know Buddhism, how they know from who, we just need to think about this ones as well. Actually, many Myanmar people believe that the world know Buddhism from Burmese man. Actually, no. So actually, they know from the Sri Lankan monks, like the Dr. Wabula Yaula and Dr. K. Sri Dhamananda, and from other scholars. So like the Mahasi Sayadaw is well known by some particular groups, especially meditation groups. Only a few people knows in Western country. But in Europe, so many people practice meditation. It is look like that. As a teacher, they all need to practice first meditation. In Europe, meditation is such popular. But how they know is from who is actually like Tibetan monks and Vietnamese. Yeah. So they know about the meditation. Many people know about the Vietnamese or Tibetan monks. So when we go somewhere and no one asks, "Are you Burmese monk?" They all knows about Dalai Lama. So are you Tibetan monks or Vietnamese? Because all of the meditation, almost all of the meditation classes are taught by Vietnamese or Tibetan monks. So why we just need to actually we Burmese monks are trying harder than any other monks, but we don't have so much place around the world because of I think the education system. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with studying the Pali. Yeah, that is correct. Right, and the Pali. So after learning the Palis by heart, and maybe it's 2 or 3 years, we might forget. So maybe we have some concept, but we might forget. So that's why I think that we need to change our education system. If we like and any other country do, there's two types of education system. Education, like in Burma, government education, but here there's no federal education. Here the state education and private education. In Burma, state education like private education like the Lingara exam and Bimunda exam. All of those are private education, not state education and not federal education. So beyond that, and Lingara's exams are really, sorry, excuse me, useful. So in the same way, if we cannot change the old education system, we can start. I think the private education system. If our education system is good, many people will follow. It's like in America. All of the famous universities are private university, not state university, or not government university like the Harvard, Princeton, Yale, UBA.